And while we're on the topic of homelessness and the homeless crisis, let's get to some of your thoughts on the way that Multnomah County commissioners decided yesterday to spend more than $62 million earmarked for homeless services. Now, we're not going to go through the whole laundry list of destinations for the money. If you want that, you should check out last night's segment on the KGW YouTube channel, where we kind of do run that down. But here's where the bulk of the money is going. $16 million to fund 200 beds at the City of Portland's next 2 mass-sanctioned outdoor camping sites. More than $9 million for people currently in temporary shelter in the form of housing, navigation, and assistance. The idea is to get them out of there and free up some shelter space. Nearly $7 million for what's being called 24/7 Stabilization Center, basically a short-term place for people in crisis, whether due to substances or mental health. Chair Jessica Vega-Peterson says she wants that stabilization center to include a drop-off section with at least 8 sobering beds. Yeah, 8. Commissioners approved another $150,000 to support the design and planning work for that sobering section. Now let's start with that issue, the sobering center. We heard from several of you who sounded a lot like this.
I also think that there should be more money set aside for a sobering center. We need some place for these people to go.
And one viewer tells us she works as a mental health therapist in a local emergency room. She wrote to us, "I want to scream and pull my hair out over why we still don't have a sobering center where police can take intoxicated people while they can sober up. Just last night alone, the majority of patients I saw in the ER were all intoxicated and homeless, looking for a place to sleep. We are already short-staffed. Oh, and very few want any actual help with their addiction issues." Next, let's talk about the biggest spend in the plan, that $16 million for 200 beds as part of the city's next 2 mass encampment sites. Mike wrote to us to say, "Since our elected leaders can't do the math, I'll help. The $16 million budgeted yesterday to provide 200 beds for the homeless, well, that comes out to $80,000 per bed per year. That's just over $219 per night if every bed is occupied every night of the year. Are we providing single rooms with room service included? That seems a bit excessive, don't you think?" A loyal viewer named Joe was a bit more blunt.
The $62.5 million from the county for the homeless. $16 million to fund 200 beds at city's next 2 mass encampments. Hell, for $16 million, I could rent every motel room in this city. And they're getting 200 beds for $16 million. What the hell's going on here?
I have a feeling a lot of you were saying that to your TVs or your screens yesterday as you were watching this. Now, many of you wonder about accountability with all this money. JG wrote to us to say it's not clear what measurable outcomes will be developed to measure the effectiveness of the programs and services the money funds. What's important here are the behavioral changes people are assisted in making that get them out of their life predicaments. We'll see if that money makes a difference or if it will, quote, go down the drain, as Commissioner Sharon Myron alleged during the heated meeting yesterday morning. We'll see.